Hi, this is Tanya from Tanya Love Buddha. I'm just going to wait a few minutes, let people come on. I'm here for this Capricorn full moon reading. Now, it's is it going to be a good one? Yes, I feel it is, but it might be kind of sorting through some messes and sorting through some stuff first. So I'm just going to wait for people to come on. I have a new deck of cards to work with today as well, which I haven't worked with before. So that will be fun. So as people are starting to come on, can you let me know that you're there? Yeah, people are starting to come on there. And just while I'm waiting, just one thing to say as well. Thank you to everybody who has signed up for the tarot course. There will be an email sent out this week. It is starting at the end of this month. But what I have to say is, if you have signed up but you haven't made the payment, then your place isn't guaranteed. I'm so sorry about that, but I know there's quite a few people have signed up but then never took that last step, and there isn't anything I can do from that. So if you have signed up thinking that you're on the course but you haven't made the payment yet, just click the link below. I'm going to put the link in the description, and then you can finish that off, and then your space is guaranteed, because I would hate you to miss out on it on some kind of admin error like that. Okay. But yeah, I just thought I would say that. So people are coming on. Hi Karen, hi Susie, hi Janet, hi Stephen, and hi Ali. So yes, I mean, today I don't know where this is going to go. Obviously this Capricorn moon is all about our future. Okay, so it's what can we do today that will enhance our future. Now there's a few things that have been coming through, and I just want to go into them first. Go into kind of the psychic messages that I'm getting, and then we will do the readings, and then I will pull cards. You know how it works. You've been here long enough now to know how it works. So the first thing that is coming in here is what it's asking us to do, this Capricorn moon, is to take an audit of our life. Okay, doesn't have to be a long time. We don't have to do it, sit and do it for hours, but it's asking us to look at our life at this moment in time, at this snapshot of it, and see what is working for us and what isn't working for us. Okay, because until we look at what's working and what's not, we're never going to know what we want to change or what we can do to make it better for us, if that makes sense. One of the things that I'm feeling is really, really important here, and they're wanting to really hammer this down a bit, is the people that you are around. Are the people that you are around, are they supporting the life that you want to live? Are the conversations inspiring? Are they kind of lighting you up, or are they dragging you down? We were talking about somebody the other day. I don't even know why I'm saying this, and it's this person. I can't even remember who it is at this moment, but it's literally they suck the energy out of you, even just being there. And it's like, how do you feel when you're around certain people? How do you feel when you step away from them? Are you sad that your time is over, or are you like, oh, thank God for that? This is like kind of where it's asking us to look, because it's our tribe are the ones who will be able to elevate us for our future. Now, when I'm saying elevate, what does that mean? I'm asking because that's what they've said to me. The elevation is to raise our vibration. That's what they're saying. It's to raise our frequency. Because if we are playing small, and if we're kind of big fish, little pond kind of thing, there's no growth there. And this Capricorn full moon is all about growth. Okay. So this is saying that we have to be ready for a new life. Okay, we have to be ready at every corner, because they're saying there's things going to come like kind of and blindside us, and it's like, right, are you on that bus? Are you there? Are you there? And we've got to be ready to do that. I mean, I'm, as you can see, I'm in another house again. Like, it's crazy. My bags are packed. I am living out of a suitcase and I'm just waiting to get that, like, right, okay, this is where you go. I'm feeling Costa Rica at this moment in time. If anybody is in Costa Rica or knows anybody with anywhere in Costa Rica, then please let me know. But I've just been talking to a friend of mine who works within this business as well, and they've said exactly the same. There is a full world out there. Yeah, there's nowhere that is really calling. So I know today this is where I've got to sit and got to see what is it I want from my life? What is it I want from that? And then start to kind of see where that will happen. I was just looking at my astrocartography today, and the Galapagos Islands is literally ideal for me. But I don't know anything about it, and I think it's quite expensive to be there. So that's probably not where I'm going to end up. But this is it. It's about, it's one, oh, they're saying there, this Capricorn moon is kind of wanting to wake us from our sleep. Capricorn's very connected to the father energy. It's very connected to finances as well, and to money. Now, when I say finances, I always see money as a source of safety and security, rather than it being, this flash look at what I've got. That gives us the security in order to do what we want to do. So what I'm getting here is, it's almost like, when the summer holidays started when you were a kid, and, like, your father would come in and go, right, okay, come on, there's work to do. Get up. You're not lying in bed all day. You're not lazing around. There is stuff to do. And this is kind of the energy that I'm getting with this Capricorn moon. You might not like it, but it is really going to help you cement the future that you want. So, like, what the seeds you plant today will become the fruits of your future. And this is what Capricorn is wanting us to do. It's very like, it's almost like Saturn energy as well, where it's not going to be easy. We're not going to like it, but if you put the graft in, then you'll get the reward, kind of thing. It's the opposite of this Cancer full moon is this Capricorn full moon is Cancer. So if you think Cancer is all the, it's the watery, it's the emotions, it's the mother, you sit down and make your sandwich, I'll do all that. And I feel many of us, we're in Cancer season, many of us will have been feeling that need for nurture, that need for somebody to rub our head and say, they're there, it's going to be okay, right? And we've got that. I think that is coming out with a lot of us. However, this Capricorn is basically going, there's nobody coming to mop your brow. There is no knight in shining armor or knightess in shining armor. Is there such a thing as knightess in shining armor coming to tell you everything's okay and coming to save you? But we're opening the doors and you tell us what you want, and you have a clear plan of where you want to go, and we can help you get there. It's like when you have a coach. I was with a coaching client last night, and I said, they were like, I can't believe how you've switched kind of how they were feeling into another way. And I said, but that's what a coach does. Like, I am here within my coaching sessions, within my clients. I challenge them, I hold them with huge love, but I challenge them. I get them to see where they are in their own way. I get them to actually elevate and move up, and to live the life that they want to live, and to embrace the person that they truly are. If anybody does want any coaching sessions, then there are a couple of spaces available at this moment. They're not normally, but they are at the minute. So this is what we've got. This Capricorn moon is saying, come on, you can do this. You can do better. You're worth better. Are you going to put the effort in? So it's almost like in our corner. Oh, sorry, I don't know what that noise is. It's almost like it's in our corner cheering us on to actually take them steps that we can take. We're just choosing not to at this moment in time. Does that make sense? And this is the thing as well, when we're looking at the people in our life, do they allow us to live in our old stories? Because are they living in their old stories? So the second we step out or step up, They're like, "Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Come back here again." Um, I probably shouldn't say this, but it's something that has been quite prevalent in my journey recently as well. Many of you will know that in my past life, I always say it was, I suffered uh, from severe depression, PTSD, stuff like that. I was agoraphobic. I didn't go out. I was kind of, scared of the world and scared of everything, living in a state of constant anxiety. There were reasons for this, but that was my life. Now, there were certain family members, sorry about that. There were certain family members that when I started to go, hold on a second, I've had so many years of this, I can't do it anymore. I want to step out of my comfort zone. And it was hard, it was really hard. But as I started to do that, I would do little college courses, like my psychiatrist would get me to do little college courses, all these things to kind of, like lead me back into society in a way. And although it was scary and although it was hard, I knew that if I didn't do it, I would not be where I am now. I probably wouldn't be here, to be honest. But what happened was there were certain like members of the family who were like, no, no, you don't have to do that. Just be here, it's you don't have to push yourself like that, and it was like, hold on. And it was because as I was kind of escaping that nest, or as I was getting through my fears, the control and the comfort that they were getting from me being around and, them being my caregivers was actually, they were being challenged by that. Does that make sense? So some people don't want us to get on, or like get through whatever pain or ailment or whatever that we're experiencing, because that then changes their dynamic with us, or that changes their role within our lives. And I don't feel people do this in a callous way, but it's, the second we start stepping outside of the box, then it shows other people where they are in the box. Okay. So, what this Capricorn moon is wanting to bring into us is that, yes, it's not wanting us to be completely just, like not have a plan and live on a whim. I've tried that. And to be honest, it's fun, but it doesn't work. It brings a lot more stress with it as well. So it's wanting us to go, right, how do we want our future to be? What structures do we need to put into place in order to help us get there? And then what do we do about, setting off and taking action about this? A lot of times, one of my biggest things is procrastination. I am a terrible procrastinator. But what I realize is I do a lot of different things rather than what I'm meant to do. So it's not that I don't do anything. It's, I'm selective in what I do. But I was once talking to my coach, and what they said to me was, procrastinating doesn't give you freedom at all, Tanya, because one of my things is I don't want my full work-life balance to be work. I've had that before and I don't want that. I like to enjoy my life. I like to, have things that inspire me. I see that as a self-care by having space. And, because a lot of times when I'm working, it's when I'm silent and when I can allow the things to drop in. If I'm constantly busy, then I don't have that time to sit with spirit. So I was like, yeah, but I don't want to be working 96 hours a week like what I used to, because then my freedom is taken away. What they said to me is that if I'm procrastinating, then I'm not free anyway. Because even if I am wherever I'm living, if I'm going to a beach that day, I'm still thinking of what I've got to do. So I'm not fully free in that moment. If I go out for dinner with friends or something like that, and I know I should be doing something else, I cannot fully enjoy that dinner and fully be present, because there's this little bit of me thinking, oh God, I've got to get that done when I go home. So it's not actually given me the freedom that I kind of in some twisted way telling myself I have. Whereas having a structure in place gives me that freedom. So when I get up and I do my work before my day starts, so all of my work is out the way, then I can have a completely free day doing what I want to do and being free to enjoy it without this doom of what is behind me. So that was a really, really that changed a lot within my life when I started to see it like that. And that's very Capricorn energy, get things in place and then you can do whatever you want once they're there. One of the things, on a morning I'll have a green juice. I don't particularly like them, and it's celery and avocado and kale and all of that. But again, I was taught by a friend, who was into wellness, have that first thing, Tanya. And then you know that you've given your body the nutrients for the day. So if you want to eat something that isn't that healthy later on, then you're cool because you know that your body has had the nutrients that it needed. So that's again another Capricorn energy, do what you really don't like doing first, and then it's out the way. So don't know if I'm going off on one here with what they're saying. So what is going to be brought up for us this next week or this coming week is we're going to be kind of like at a fork in the road, okay, where we look and we're going, okay, which path do we want to take? Are we going to carry on down the path that we've been on and making all of our excuses and making all of, our stories of why we can't do this, why we can't do that, because we all do it, we all do that, myself included. Or are we going to say, hold on a second, if I want my life to change, then I am going to have to make the changes, okay? Because I feel the old life that we've lived is not for us anymore. That is not where our destiny is going to be. I feel we need to be receptive to what is being presented to us over this next week or so, but I also feel that we have to make the moves and we have to make the changes. I was watching the other day, Eat, Pray, Love again. It's always a movie that inspires me when I've got to go on the road. And there's a part in it where she's talking about it. It's an old joke, and it's like this Italian guy who is like, please God, like, let me win the lottery.